Well, the humidity still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Richardson looking to throw this. This ball taken in here by Brooks. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Richardson looking to throw. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
That's crazy. Out there scored about 30 times.
Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now it's Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Richardson. It's intercepted.
I get bum ass nigga shit out that to space.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there, turned it all around. Big moment.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
One of them niggas that be on YouTube and shit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Here's Richardson to throw.
You gotta make that fast.
Too wide and incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That's pulled in by Brooks. And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. Right at the 30. And now they'll shift things around. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got his man, it's Bo Melton. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bo Melton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Come here. Come on. Come here.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14.
Get up there, nobody tell you to get down.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Another catch for Valdez. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Jaguars in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Hauled in on the out route by Melton. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Bo Melton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense offense at the line and set to go.
Get down.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Richardson working from the gun. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Richardson. Wilson's got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Richardson, flush to his right.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here.
He just the same game.
And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw on 2nd and 10. Richardson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Again, it's Richardson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. In motion, the tight end.
Take right open. There we go.
Lawrence will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Lawrence.
And he still got that. It's crazy.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Duvernay in motion. Lawrence.
Ooh.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence changing the play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's good.
I hate playing bum ass niggas like this.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devin Duvernay, 32 yards. And the Jags will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. Here's Richardson throwing to start the drive.
Oh, my goodness, bro. You gotta make it, bro.
Fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He finds his man complete. It's Brooks. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. This ball down the field for Pitts.
Wow, he switched on it and he still get a KO. It's crazy.
He had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively.
I switch on it. That nigga still catch it.
That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Oh my God, you low throwing bitch.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here's Lawrence to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Only has 1 second, son.
Before he takes it inside the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On second down, ETN once more. Oh, he's got some breathing room. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 36-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Now they'll audible to something else. Another tote for ETN. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lawrence giving to ETN here on the option. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
13 Luke. Stay right open. Hey, I'm gun.
Now Lawrence. That's taken in by Duvernay.
My nigga stop.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Run.
They'll run with ETN. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. On first down, right back to ETN. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
Wow.
He's got some room
That
to
nigga tried so damn hard. That nigga ran no huddle all downhill.
Bo Melton with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now Richardson.
Look at that. That's a hold up. Every time you gotta throw the ball, this nigga gotta fucking line up.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back to the air with Richardson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
It's the fact that he's tall, so he's going to slide right fucking late.
Shy of the 10. And that is going to do it.
Nigga took the whole third quarter up.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And
wow.
falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 16. Now it's Richardson. Steps away to his left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first
It
down.
good.
That's a nice job of
It
picking
good.
up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And blitzing too.
They still can't get him. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Lawrence. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Wow, they're getting the fucking first, bro.
Inside the 15, just a yard or 2 short
Getting the
of the 10.
first.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A give to ETN running right.
Bounce off,
and this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. Give him 3 on 1st down.
The last 2
He'll
quarters.
set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Work.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he's got room. And he will have a Jaguars first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A couple more minutes and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Jags, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.